Good morning, students. Today we will learn about sectors of Indian economy. Sectors of Indian economy in Chapter 2, Class 10. Sectors of Indian economy divided into three parts. We can segregate our Indian economy in three ways. First one is according to economic activity. Second one is according to economic employment. Third one is according to ownership. According to economic activity, we can divide it into three parts. Now the question is, what is economic activity? Economic activities are those activities through which you can earn money. That relates to economic activity. Your mother working in your home, cooking food for you is not an economic activity because through this activity he will not get any income. But your mother working in a school and getting some salary is a economic activity. Clear, student? So, first part is according to economic activity. According to economic activity, we divide it into three parts. Primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. Now, the second part comes according to economic employment. According to economic employment, we can divide it into two parts, organized sector, unorganized sector. Third one is according to ownership. According to ownership, we can divide it into two parts, public sector and private sector. We will discuss about economic employment and ownership later on. Now we start with economic activity. So, according to economic activity, we divide our Indian economy into three parts. First one is primary sector, second one is secondary sector, third one is tertiary sector. According to economic activity, first is primary sector. Another name of primary sector is agricultural sector. In primary sector, we produce goods by exploiting natural resources. It is an activity of natural resources. So, those activity which relates to natural resources and we can get some money from it, that activities are from primary sector. The example of primary sector is fishing, agriculture, and foresting. Here you can see fishing, we exploiting the water which is a natural resources. In agriculture, we are using our land which is a natural resource, and in foresting, we are using our forest which is also a natural resource. So these three activities are relates to primary sector. Not only these three activities, students, you can see there are lots of activities are there which relates to primary sector. You should jot down all the activities in your copy which relates to primary sector. I am giving you only 3 examples. You make it 10 examples. Okay. Second one is secondary sector. Another name of secondary sector is manufacturing sector or industrial sector. In this sector, what we are doing? We are processing the raw materials which we are getting from primary sector. So, secondary sector covers activities in which natural products are changed into other form through the ways of manufacturing that we associate with industrial activity. secondary sector's activities are the industrial activity through which we are getting the money. Clear? So, secondary sector, we are using the raw materials which we are getting from the primary sector. The example of secondary sectors are car industry, which is a manufacturing industry, food industry, this is also a manufacturing industry. We are getting the raw materials of the food industry and the car industry from primary sector. Clear? So I am giving you only 2 examples of secondary sector. You make it 10. Which are the example of secondary sector? Now distinguish between primary and secondary sectors. In primary sector involves extraction and production of natural resources. But in secondary sector involves process of natural resources. Second one, in primary sector we provides raw materials to the secondary sector. But in secondary sector, we convert raw materials provided by the primary sector into finished or semi-finished goods. Finished means final good. Semi-finished means they are not final good. They are using for another production. Okay. In secondary sector, what we are doing? We are converting the primary sector's product into semi-finished or finished good. Now, third one. Primary sector dependent on secondary sector to speed up production. But secondary sector depends on the primary sector for supply of raw materials. For that means the demand for primary sector's product, if it will increase, then primary sector production also we need to increase it to increase the supply. But this demand depend on which? This demand depend on the secondary sector. Okay. So, if secondary sector demand for primary sector's raw material will increase, then only primary sectors will produce a lot. So, secondary sector also depend on primary sector, and secondary sector's production totally depend on primary sector, and primary sector's production also totally depend on secondary sector because of the secondary sector's demand. Now, fourth one. Greater dependence on this sector indicators underdeveloped economy. If the economy depend on primary sector, fully depend on primary sector, that means the economy is underdeveloped economy. A shift of economic activity from primary to secondary sector indicates developing economy. A shift of economic activity primary to secondary sector means it is developing an economy. If the economy maximum part is depend on primary sector, that means the economy is underdeveloped economy. If the economy shift from primary sector to secondary sector, that means economy is developing economy. The example of primary sector is agriculture, mining. The example of secondary sector is car industry, food industry. Now the third one, tertiary sector. What is tertiary sector? Another name of tertiary sector is service sector. Here we are not producing the goods. Here we are producing the services. This is the main difference, tertiary sector from the primary and the secondary sector. In the primary and secondary sector, we are producing the goods. But in tertiary sector, we are producing the services. Here, the economic activities by themselves do not produce a good but help in development of the primary and the secondary sectors is called tertiary sector. The example of tertiary sector is our transport sector, our doctors, teachers, lawyer, they are providing the service. They are not producing goods. Because of the doctors, we are healthy and our production capability in the two sector, primary and secondary sector, will increase because of the doctor. And the tertiary sector help us, the transport sector help us to move one place to another place. Not only we move from one place to another place, we can move our goods from one place to another place. And teachers gives us knowledge to improve our production. Here I am giving you only 2 examples of tertiary sector. You make it 10 examples of tertiary sector in your copy. The 3 sector, primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. The 3 sector relates with each other. Primary sector, the production of primary sector depend on secondary sector. The production of secondary sector also depend on primary sector because of the raw material. Primary sector depends on secondary sector because of the demand. And tertiary sector to move the production, to move the goods from one place to another place and to improve the production in primary sector and secondary sector is depend on tertiary sector. Now I explain these 3 sectors how they are relate with each other. Now I am giving you some example through which I am explaining you how primary sector depend on secondary sector, how secondary sector depend on tertiary sector, and primary and secondary sector both are depend on tertiary sector. And okay, I am explaining all of this. We need food. Secondary sectors employers also need food. Tertiary sectors employers also need food. So we get food from where? From primary sector, agricultural sector, fishing. From there we are getting food. Clear? So in this way, primary sector and secondary sector, secondary sector, manufacturing sectors, employers also need these two, and doctors, teachers, drivers, they are also needed food which we are getting from primary sector. Clear? Now, in secondary sector is the manufacturing sector. In manufacturing sector, we need raw materials. So, those raw materials comes from primary sector. If we want to make a car industry needs the raw materials from mining. Clear? So for that reason, secondary sector depend on primary sector. And how much mining should be done depend on the demand of manufacturing sector. So for that reason, primary sector also depend on secondary sector, and third one is tertiary sector. I already told you tertiary sector provides only the services, and these services helps these two sectors to enhance themselves. Through transport, which goods we are producing from primary and secondary sector, we can move from one place to another place. If we want to sell it in the market, we need to move our goods to the factory to market or to the field to market. For that reason, we need the support of transport sector. Doctors help us to keep ourselves healthy. If we are healthy, we can produce more. So doctors also help us to improve the production of primary and secondary sector, and teachers gives us knowledge which helps us to improve primary and secondary sector. Clear, students? Now here's some questions are there. You have to solve it. Okay, you solve all the questions in your copy and send me the picture within this week. Bye, students. This is all about today. I hope you understand the topic very well and you can answer all the questions and send it to me within the time. You should send the all the question answer within this week. I want to see each and every student in my class should send me all the question answer.